The key to sales is having conversations and building relationships. But many times we get leads and people that come in and you're trying to reach them and try to reach them and there's no response. You try calling, you try sending emails, you try writing letters, you even sometimes send text messages. The big question right now is it acceptable to send text messages? Is it intrusive? Are people getting conversion? Are people building that contact in that relationship? Well, statistics show that if you send a text message out to a cold lead that you have no relationship with, there's a 4.8% chance that they're going to respond. Comparison to if you already have a relationship with them and you've already made a connection with them called the law of familiarity, then 112% of the people will respond. So when we talk about best practices, one of the things you want to do when you have a phone conversation or even a face-to-face, you want to essentially ask permission and say, so when it comes to setting the appointment, you want to say, hey, I'll just shoot you a text and we'll set up a time. And then when you leave that appointment, follow up with a text message. Hey, it was great connecting with you. How about we meet next Thursday at 3:00? Again, law of familiarity. Maybe you want to send them a LinkedIn request or a Facebook request or something like that, and just building the relationship. Sending them an email. They see your signature line, and there's your photo. Another thing you could do is send a handwritten card out to them with your business card included. Again, there's your face. And again, the law of familiarity kicks in because you're building a relationship. And as you build the relationship, then text messages become more acceptable. There's also things called trigger events. When you have trigger events, that's going to be something that's going to maybe demand more of an instant response. So again, you've asked for permission in the beginning, on the initial appointment, you sent the text, they've responded. Now through the sales process, you can start sending messages of, hey, just sent a new listing over that I thought was going to really check a lot of the boxes off on your wish list. Check it out. Let me know what you think. So again, be careful on the text messages, but there's a time and a place for them. And when they're used correctly, you're going to have a high return and a high effective rate. But again, always remember, it's about the consumer building the relationship. The text messages, a lot of people look at those as they're for family, friends, and things that are there where there's a sense of urgency. But also remember, there's things that you can congrats them on too. Happy birthday. Hey, how about that Final Four game? So just be sensitive to where they're at in their time, their day, their work day, and be respectful of the consumer. And text messaging will be very effective, and you'll get a great return.